Coach Brett Foerster. Coach Foerster has coached at 9 high schools and also at Saginaw Valley State University for a grand total of 31 years. After coaching at Glen Lake and then taking the head job at McBain, he was asked to come back and help coach Glen Lake to a regional and state championship in 1994. He has had success at many of the schools he has coached, 12 conference championships, 2 undefeated regular seasons, and 18 years in the state playoffs, winning 4 district and 3 regional championships. A Class DD state runner-up finish while at McBain with a 12-1 record, and as I mentioned, Class DD state champions at Maple City Glen Lake in 1994 with a 12-1 record. He has been awarded many Coach of the Year awards, including the AP Class D State Coach of the Year in 1993. He was a West coach in the East-West All-Star Game in 2003. Coach Foerster was a Michigan High School Football Coaches Association Regional Director for 18 years and a 4-time Regional Coach of the Year. He retired from coaching after the 2018 season. His biggest thrill in coaching, to witness a player's eyes when he finally gets it, whatever the it was we were working on, the satisfaction of improving, the best feeling in the world. Coach Foerster's most interesting incident. In 1999, we could not execute a screenplay worth a darn, but we kept working on it. While practicing the play without a defense, my running back ran his route, caught the ball, and proceeded to get blown up and tackle himself. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Just practicing what happens to me every time we run that stupid play." We laughed for 5 minutes and I never ran that play again. Coach Foerster's comments on why coach. Coaching is a noble profession based on interpersonal relationships working toward a common goal. Teaching, learning, testing, and watching young men grow and learn the process to excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Hall of Fame, Coach Brett Foerster.
Thank you. Jack, I'm going to try to meet your time constraints. No guarantees. I hear there's bets out there on the over-under. I think the overs will probably win. Okay. I'd like to thank the Coaches Association. I've been fortunate enough to be a part of this association in one way, shape, or form for a long time, and I truly believe that this association is the best one in the United States. What this association does for its coaches, for the development of teaching coaches how to develop kids, is second to none, and all of the guys that have been a part of this association, past presidents, Jack, the guys up at the past founders, past presidents. Mr. Dick is not, he must have to go to the bathroom, he left. But, so all of those guys, I thank you, and I think we need to give the association itself a round of applause. So if you would. Faith Family Football. I was fortunate enough to, got lucky. I'm an adopted child, and my parents are here tonight, and I would like them to stand up. And help my father. They have been married, or I should say they have been dating for 65 years. So I think if you'd give them another round of applause for that. They talk about the Lions' curse of Bobby Lane, and the last time the Lions were NFL champions, my parents were still single. So maybe they should have just kept dating, and maybe us Lions fans would have had a little bit more to celebrate in the last 63 years. So, but thanks, Mom and Dad, for everything, and they were my first teachers and are still my best coach. So, thanks. My wife and family, this is going to be tough. Stand up. Now, when I first got into this business, I had hair and a lot of it. No, stay standing up, girls. Now, part of it was coaching, and the other part was raising 4 daughters. My oldest is Kayla. She's 26. I did not know she was going to be here. She currently lives in Denver. And I got home on Friday, and she was sitting on the couch, and quite a surprise. Leah, Amber, Braylee, and my lovely wife, Amy, who may be, without question, the most significant win in my life, was figuring out a way to get her to say yes to marry me. Says thank you for everything. And to my daughters, I just want them to know, let them know that everything that your mother did and your mother allowed me to do was for you guys. Now, to the coaches and the players, and boy, I've been lucky. I've worked with a lot of great guys, and I've got to know even more of the greater guys that I didn't coach with through this association. So the guys that I've coached with at any level, anywhere, would you please stand up? Thank you for everything that you did to help me. You two enders, you're the siding over there. The players, the only thing I knew for a fact about this profession is when I had really good players, I was a really good coach. When I had average players, I was kind of an average coach. And when they were below average, getting them to average is the year you should have won state coach of the year, because that's when you got to do the work. But the players, it's been great. It was a great journey. And you go back to that question of why coach. Well, the fact of the matter is that you do this stuff, and I'm still a school teacher, I'm still teaching, and you're in front of the young people all the time, and their thirst for getting help for their dreams come true has never changed. It still is there. And all they're hoping for is the adults that are in their lives can help their dreams come true. We are the dream makers. And that's how I kind of approach this job all the time. What can we do for these kids to make their dreams come true? Because on the fact of the matter is, we have no idea what we say to them, what we teach them, if they're going to retain any of it. Will it be a factor in their lives? Did we, in fact, make a difference? And you hope that that is a yes answer for most of them, players and students alike. So then those dream makers, those dreams have to, dreams of what? You do this with your team. What's your dream? Well, the dream every team you have wants to win a state championship. Every team you have, every kid wants to be all conference, all state, and the list goes on and on. Okay, but the dreams got to turn into goals. Goals drive the action. Okay, then it's our job to help them get as close to meeting those goals as humanly possible. And that was always done in the off season and with the academic help that we could find them to help them get to where they wanted to go. Okay, and then that turns into the stacking of the moments. So what you do every day, what happened in those moments every day. Those are the relationships. Those are the stories, like the boy that tackled himself. Those are the moments that layered themselves into the wins, the losses, the journey that they're going to go on. And hopefully those moments turn into great memories. And that they, when their turn comes, they can give great memories to somebody else. And if that happens, we've been successful. And the wins and losses were great. The competition was awesome. I'm extremely honored to have received this. I was quite shocked when it happened. I love a lot of guys in this room. I love the players. I love the people that gave me an opportunity to coach with passion and being a part of a team. That's all you are when you're a coach. You're with your assistant coaches, you're a part of a team. You're with the coaches, you're with the kids, you're part of a team. Nobody accomplishes anything by themselves. And however, great things never happen by accident either. You gotta work at it. And you gotta strive and drive to get it. Okay, and if those lessons are taught and the kids buy into that, then you have done your job. And hopefully, they get what they want because a little bit of you went with them. And that's why you do this job. Thank you very much. I'm honored. Have a good night.